Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel at NDN Nigeria. Click on the subscribe button and be the first to get notifications.
Community leaders who have lauded the Niger Delta Development Commission (Nddc) for its people-centered initiatives are also calling for more deliberate investments in agriculture and aquaculture across the region. They believe such efforts will not only enhance food sufficiency, but also create meaningful employment for the region's teeming youth population. This formed part of submissions made by stakeholders during recent engagements organized by the Intervention Agency as part of efforts to incorporate the voices of ordinary Niger Deltans into the policies, programs, and projects of the Commission.
Ondo Monarch, His Imperial Majesty Pere Zaccheaus Dobra, and engineer Udeng Zeraduri from Bielsa reasoned that as the world charts a pathway from fossil fuel, agriculture holds an even more economically viable and environmentally friendly alternative for Nigeria's oil-rich region with its vast arable land.
What I want Nddc to do is that to encourage farmers with empowerment. If the youth can be galvanized together, and probably they are given a piece of land or some acres of land to farm, that will solve the problem. And even other farmers who are already on the field, to encourage them with provision of money, so that they can cultivate more acres of land. I think it will go along with solving the problem for us.
One of the biggest problems that the Niger Delta face in agriculture is that it is very expensive to prepare land. The Nddc begin to focus on rice production, cassava production, because pharmaceuticals need cassava for them to be able to produce drugs for us. So if you look at these value chains, if we invest resources, very quickly we can provide jobs for a lot of people.
Since many communities already engage in subsistence farming and fishing, building on this with better and mechanized tools as well as access to finance can significantly boost productivity.
They're actually supposed to create development centers, where you have expanse of farmlands, like a farm city. You have schools, every facility that a community village will have. But this time it's purely for agricultural production.
While these leaders are right to call for deliberate investments in agriculture and aquaculture, the Nddc has also been proactive in facilitating various initiatives in this regard. In June of last year, the Nddc supported about 4,500 small-scale rice and cassava farmers with funds and other farm implements as part of efforts to empower the local population to tackle food insufficiency. The Commission has also trained farmers from across the region in modern farming techniques, amongst others. In Delta State, about 200 women and youths were trained in livestock farming and agro-processing in October last year at Okemute Farms in Ekwamukbe, Sapele local government area of the state. While in Abia State, recently, 300 farmers underwent production and agribusiness training in collaboration with Michael Okpara University of Agriculture, Umudike. To further boost these agricultural endeavors, the Commission partnered with the International Fund for Agricultural Development, IFAD, and the federal government to launch the Livelihood Improvement Family Enterprises Project for the Niger Delta, otherwise known as LifeND, to empower disadvantaged youths and women in the oil-rich region.
Because Mr. President has declared state of emergency on agriculture, and this is a laudable agricultural program that will benefit the people of the region. And how can we say we are Nddc covering 9 states when 6 states are already benefiting, and it seems we are depriving the other 3 states from benefiting? It is laudable enough for IFA to take up the percentage of $60 million and the partnership Nddc is to pay $30 million. They have done their best, and right now we are also matching them with our own best.
Inside the Niger Delta,